Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Vanilla TV for the second map between Team Sweden and Team England. After that first map, I'm not really sure what to expect, Scully. I'd like to put you back to your response to my question, who's going to win this? And you said England's going to win Battlelands and Sweden's going to take Snakewater. We're on Snakewater now, and the Swedes are 1-0 up.
I know, but that's what I'm worried about, because I also feel that this is the weakest map for England. They're not that good on Snakewater either. So either England needs to have their A++++ game to do anything, or they're just going to have to give up and lose $1,234. I love dropping in the prize fund. Yes, we have a prize
1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. No, it's not a... Okay, we need to point this out, Scully, because actually the ETF2 admins were quite clear to us on this. I don't know if you caught that earlier today. But the ETF2 admin said very clearly it's not our money. Russian hero Angel actually offered... Yes, his name is Angel. And he is an angel to the TF2 community. He offered the amount of money. He said, you know what, I'll offer this money to the TF2 community for the winner of the Nations Cup. Well, anyway, let's move on to the game right now. The game is going to start. Snakewater, ladies and gentlemen, here. And I'd like to say welcome once again to Vanilla TV, where we have the second map starting in the ETF2L 6-on-6 Nations Cup. Obviously, once again, hosted by ETF2L.org, the best European TF2 league. Team Sweden in the blue is going up against Team England in the red. My name is Pledge. With me is Scully, and Heavy's GPS is on the stream. We're going live. And the first middle is right here, right now.
First middle's right here. A lot of airtime aggression there. It was again a game of chess there, waiting to see which team was going to go aggressive. And of course, this is a soldier mid. And who's the soldier being the dominant bitch? It's Stebasai. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it like that, but... Pledge, we have to say this though, but when Stebasai's got his rockets on, his rockets are like nobody's business. I mean, ask me how Stebasai's rockets are.
Alright, Scully. What do you think about
nobody's business?
Okay, yeah. I like that joke a lot. We're gonna see the pusher coming into last, where we have the suckers gonna Uber in here, and we can see Bite immediately counter Ubering the scene. Greg is on Heavy though, he's gonna play a huge role. As we can see, Numlock and Star getting the frags in, Numlock getting a double in, and they're gonna push towards the second point. Yeah, you lose middle, and yeah, obviously you keep your medic alive, you can push them straight on. Oh my god! And your comment was completely spot on.
Nobody's business!
I cannot believe that was a fantastic shot from Stebasai. As Nace actually now gets the pick on Boom. He might turn it around. As Stebasai is now going to spawn, it is going to be a 5 versus 5 scenario. Bite went down because of the great rockets of Stebasai. And I can see a 30 to 35% Uber advantage coming out for the Swedes now.
Oh man, that was insane. We're going to see now how this is going to happen, because it's going to be a standard bit of a stalemate there. Why is Bite claiming he's got Uber? That's a really stupid way to take an Uber charge, but yeah, well, you know what he's like. But we shall just see what's going to happen, because I'm just seeing where Sweden want to push in. They want to push in through that choke side, and it's not worked. Nace has gone down on the other side. They are now far. Here comes the Uber, but they're not going to be using anything. England's walked away, and look at that soldier. The soldier's going really aggressive to try and plug anything else. It's Jukebox. He's managed to plug the hole. Soldier comes in from under though to takes out Stebasai. Walters does take out Hat though, and now comes the English aggression. They've got the Uber to counter it, and wow, Boomy with a double.
Boom. Everything just went down. Boom goes the dynamite, ladies and gentlemen. That was... just fail. I'd like to say just... I wanted to make up some fancy thing, but it was just fail. Bite didn't even have to Uber. They had a 20-second Uber advantage. Bite didn't even have to Uber. That's how good they were in position, and that's how failed the Swedish push was. It was nothing whatsoever, and now, yeah, again, you see the Swedes doing this time and time again. If you have an Uber advantage, pick up the sniper rifle. Simple.
Why not?
They're going to do it again.
It's that type of map. Look, the Uber comes straight off. I think either they've seen it or they're luck. Just comes straight off. They're not even able to do anything. Look, they're pushing in. Oh my god, look how aggressive they are. That's not mattering anything, because Numlock's on lock.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter, as Stebasai and Wads are not going to be able to manage that. That shot from Wads was quite ridiculous, though. God damn it. I said this before during a cast where I was really like, nobody's allowed to be as good as Walters. Seriously, this should not be possible. And so far he's shown it, to be honest. He was top fragging on Battlelands. Well, one frag behind Numlock, but top fragging for his team. And now he's going to have to step it up on Snakewater here. I mean, England taking the first round, a little bit surprisingly to me after we saw how that middle went. And we're going to have to see, is Sweden going to do the exact same thing on middle, or going to switch it up? We're going to see the aggressive soldiers coming in right now.
The aggressive soldier, they're not, they've gone straight on for Zebasai, and Zebasai goes down straight away. Soldier for soldier, now Scout goes down. Oh, Walter's in with 2. And Zebasai picks up again. Sorry, it was Jukebox that went down at first. I have to correct myself there. Jukebox went down first, not Zebasai. Still focused, it doesn't matter if it's Jukebox or Zebasai. Jukebox isn't as strong as Zebasai, but he's still good enough to cause issues. And, you know, without Jukebox, I don't think you could have Zebasai being what he is. So again, we see the Swedes winning mid, taking second.
Yeah.
Now let's see if they
Fight
take it
survive
right.
again. Like, this scenario is exactly the same. As long as there's a heavy for England on last, which they do. Stark said, Greg, dude, you go sniper. I'm a terrible sniper today. He went sniper the first CP, and now he's going heavy. Greg picking up the sniper out, so they're switching up. Obviously, yeah, I'm sorry to all the heavies out there, but there's no real skill in being an heavy on last. That's the way it is. You just have to aim, point and aim. You get the Uber, no worries about that. A little, but it's true.
I'm just looking at what Greg's doing there. He's got that small little gap there. Oh, but Jukebox takes out Boomy. So Greg can't really do. He's just peering around that rock, just trying to see anything here.
Zebasai's got the force, 100%, and he's going to try and get out of here or take the sniper down. No, he does not manage to get the sniper down. But definitely getting the force in.
Yeah, look what it's done for the English there. They're just wanting to be a little bit aggressive to try and make that force. If they get suckered to force early, then they don't have a lot of time to use on that last.
If I was the Swedish right now, Scully, I would call the scout push from right side. We've seen this countless of times. Where you Uber in 2 scouts from the right side, let the demo stick you the point, and let the scouts focus either what's in front of them, or focus them into the left corner even more. That is what you want to do. Yeah, here we go. Double scout push is going to come in from this right-hand side. As you have both scouts rushing in here, Nace and Walters. You see, they're forcing them into the left side. Now the stickies need to get on the point.
Yeah, but look, they got held off there from Greg on the other side. Gets a headshot as well. Greg completely shut down the other side. There was nothing the Swedes could do. That was real, you know, that was just, yeah, that was Greg in a nutshell with a sniper. Jukebox!
The control point is being contested.
That was so unbelievably funny. Jukebox got an insane headshot, and while he was SMGing the demo, I was like, is he actually going to run into that roller that's right behind him? And yeah, he did. He just wasn't paying attention to it whatsoever. And you know that I'm dying to the roller, but he did kill off the demo man, obviously, which just holds back the English. Numlock is such an important force to the English that as long as he's down, there's no real point in pushing. We saw him on Badlands, and the exact same thing works for Snakewater, maybe even more.
Exactly, and even more, it's this type of map as well that the Swedes have been struggling. I can't remember the last time they actually won a last instead of just ninja capping. In fact, actually, there's Scout going for a back cap. With that Scout going, sorry to apologise there for a bit of. There was Walters there trying to take.
Yeah, the Swedes are going. The Swedes have Uber. The Swedes have Uber. Go ahead, Scully. Take it away.
I was going to say I'll take it away there because the Uber's been exchanged. Now Bite almost got separated. He does take bad though. The Swedes are going to hold this point, and they can't really be aggressive because they're all the time on the point. So either they're just going to walk in slowly. They have the left side, or they just walked past 2 stickies that could have taken out Sucker. Which I'm really surprised at those
things.
Look at the soldier! Boomy just needs one rocket to finish off Sucker. And Greg and Boomy go, and Hart, they're basically the whole English team go to town.
Nace on bite! Oh!
Did he get an arrow?
I think he got the arrow as well, yeah.
Must have done the arrow. Walters tries something, but it's not. Look at this again. So, this is the second round of the second map. This is Sweden winning the mid. This is Sweden failing the last, and now Sweden's on the back foot. This is quite different, I must admit. I did not expect this. England are really pulling out the stops here. Some good questionable good defense or bad offense? That's the question I have to...
I like what the English are showing us so far, and again, they really do not like stopping. They really do not like giving away the momentum and letting the pick classes, the snipers, the spies that Sweden likes to run. They really want to make sure that gets toned down a lot, and it forces the Swedes to play their regular classes, and it forces the English, obviously, to just keep on going, and that's what they're doing. They're going to rush it from this right-hand side. The Sucker's going to be the target of choice, but if they can take down the Heavy, that'll be great, and now, only see the scout on the point, he's going to cap it. Yeah, it looks like the Swedes are going to hold on there.
Sucker 96! Sucker finally goes down into white, but how did the Sucker survive?
Oh, he's 150 as well. Did he go into spawn? No, he didn't.
He didn't even go into spawn.
He was fine.
The control point is being contested.
Great play coming up from him. To be honest, like, I'd like to make this point. I'm impressed with the sucker today. Like, I like, you know, not really making fun of him, but I'd like to regard to him as like one of the worst medics out there. But he hasn't dropped Uber. He keeps playing on the ball, and I love his dodging plays today so far. It's fantastic, and it really gives an extra boost to Sweden. And I think it helped with winning Badlands. And now going into this middle, unless Stark can do something crazy, this middle is going to Sweden immediately.
Let's see what Stark is. So Stark gets that headshot on the sniper, but Walter is fully buffed. That's a little bit of a troll headshot there, as I like to call it, because, you know, it should kill. Should kill anyway. He's going to go for another go. In fact, the whole English are going in for another go. But the cap is point. The point is capped. So they're going to have to push back out here. And look, actually push the Swedes back.
I'm a little confused. I don't... Like, the Swedes didn't have to fall back there, but I think...
Pause.
Yeah, there's a pause. But I think they had a miss... Like, they knew the English had Uber advantage. And I think they misread that as, they have crits, get out of here. I think that's what happened.
Possibly.
Because Bite was only on like 80% or something, and the sucker was on like 65. So it was a little bit of a questionable call there. Coming out for the Swedes, I think Sebasai is calling for them. I'm not 100% positive on that. Could be the sucker. One of the two. I think it was a little bit of a misjudged call there to drop out, but they gave the English the middle. On the other hand, though, any sort of Uber advantage that the English had is just being completely negated here, as you can see, because the English are just not going to be in second in time. So the Ubers are going to be equalized, and the Swedes are going to be able to defend second properly, while in middle they might have run against this Uber advantage that they slightly do not have.
Well, while we are on this, we applaud... okay, I was going to say we applaud all you 60 viewers here watching us on the alternate cast. Don't forget, we do have a Marvel and DJC, some weird stuff's happening apparently over there. I don't really want to say on the stream what's going on over there, but if you want to watch their humour, go for it. And now we get the old famous people skiing, and now the HUDs are frozen.
Oh, I love this.
And now the HUDs are frozen as well. That's the annoying thing. Look at that soldier go really aggressive. Who is that? That is Snakewater trying to go really aggressive. Got launched up. Look at Greg goes down. Numlock goes down from length. Uber does get pulled off here with it, and now comes the counter Uber. Really hard to see who's up and who's down.
Oh my god, Jukebox with the air shots, Link with the directs, and the counter Uber gets popped off, and the Swedes are chasing the English. Where have we seen that before in the history? I'm trying to come up with a funny joke, but I cannot remember. Oh
I don't mean there is, but look at Nate! Look at Nate! Nate's trying to do a quad pistol! Nate!
Oh my god!
What?
Okay, Stark gets shoots down Nace, but Walters actually shoots down Bite in the process. I think that's still a Swedish win.
Yeah, but how is that possible? I'm confused at that full stop.
Yeah, it's...
But let's just bring it back together now. Let's just calm ourselves down. Sweden should be able to push forward now. They should push forward. They have got 50% Uber advantage, and Bite's only just started. So
Stark's looking at this window. Stark actually did get the body shot in on Lynx. He's going to try and go for an extra shot, but the soldier's already closing the gap with him. That's kind of what you want to do on Snakewater, ladies and gentlemen, is you want to push the opposite side of where the sniper is, and then actually try to make sure that you close the gap with the sniper so that he can't get any clutch shots in. Now what we can see is that obviously Boomy has joined back into the game. He was the one actually... oh god, we actually have a second pause. Does Boomy have bad internet today? What's happening?
I don't know. Okay, sorry. When there's a pause, I pause as well, it seems like now. I don't know what happened, because they only just got back into the game. So I don't think it is Boomy. Maybe you know better than I do, because I don't have anybody on my...
I'm checking Greg's list at the moment. Nobody has actually dropped just yet, but...
Okay, well, let's just see what's happening at the moment. I mean, this isn't the pause in the game. This is just what we're seeing, so the SDV catch. So we're going to see... Looks like the sucker has... Hats and Numlock looking at him. But I think the stickies from Numlock is going straight onto the lanes. That's very...
Look at Boomy. That's such a nice screenshot, isn't it? I mean, I always like looking. Like, yeah, you can analyze everything all you want, but to be honest, I always just go looking for screenshots. Jukebox's shot is very nice as well. I like his.
Yeah.
But you can see rockets just flying in midair. It always makes you laugh. I like Starks. I like Starks. It's kind of like dancing with the TF2 players, where everyone just kind of giggles in midair.
But we can't. We've got to stress this for a moment.
Right, go ahead.
Zebasai's on the point. And that point is, I think it's a quarter capped when
Yeah,
the
about
ports came
quarter
in.
off. Yeah.
So you've also seen the heavy is spawned, so the heavy will not play part in that defense of that point. So they're going to have to put their heavy classes on that point to stop them, so they can get the heavy weapons guy on. That's going to happen there, and that's basically it, really. It's kind of hard to judge what else is going to happen.
Right. I'm just looking if there's anything we completely missed on that. I think you covered that really well. Let's see if there's anything we missed. I do not think so. I think Hat is going to be completely crucial. You can see Hat flying like literally above the point, looking at the soldier. So he's going to be the guy to watch right now as the game goes back live in just a second. I'm still going to look at Greg's server info. Let's see. Looks like Boomy has been in for 4.5 minutes, so it's not him.
Apparently England's Mumble got invaded. It looks like basically instead of a DDoS, which we're very familiar with, it was a Mumble
DDoS.
A DOS, yeah, DDoS. Yeah. Well,
yeah, I'm just checking. As I said, like, no one has actually dropped from the server, so Mumble issue could very well be the case. Yeah. So they're just gonna have to look for another Mumble.
But you know whose Mumble isn't in trouble, don't you? Our Mumble.
To be honest, if you're gonna screw over any Mumble, just take ours.
Just take our Mumble. Dude, yeah, I mean, I'm just looking because in our Mumble, for those who watch on the stream, you don't really see it because we have STV Mumblecast. If you ask in the IRC or whatever, you can get it and join us. We're in Vanilla TV 2. Because there's a lot of people Mumblecasting the main cast, which is fantastic. Our alternate cast, we got a few people here, which, again, we applaud all of you watching us. Crower, Flute, Jonah, Nipple, Live, Nazar.
On turn, yeah, here we go. So, the push has actually happened. Zebasai has died, but Link's now getting a couple of picks, and Jukebox as well. Bite does get taken down while the Sucker gets out of there alive. My HUD is all screwed up. I literally cannot keep counting this. So we're just going to have to wait and see, I guess.
This is the first time that my HUD's actually screwed up on the bottom. Oh no, that's fixed as well. So the cap bars are working for me, so I do apologise if I don't see anything. I'm going to have to run with like the scoreboard up to see who's alive or anything. It's going to be 6 on 6 now. England do have second, which I do apologise. I keep burping tonight, I do apologise. England do have the point. Now the Swedes are going to cap that back. Real good there. I don't know what the Uber advantages and disadvantages are, but I think we can take from this that the Swedes are looking to just go aggressive and go into this.
Yeah, the Swedes just want to go. I keep refreshing my HUD to kind of see what's happening, because it usually shows you a little bit of the info. Bite does get taken down, though. HUD doesn't give confirmation for that, so we apologise for that, but Bite has gone down. So the Swedes are just going to push in there. Double scout push from right side looks to be the recipe of success. As they're going to hop in right now, they need to take down the heavy first, and then sticky to point. That's exactly what they're going to do, and the scoreline is back to 1-1. And now, obviously, there's like a little bit of sort of English mumble issues and everything like that. So we're going to have to see how things are going to change this middle. If it happens before that or during that or whatever, I'm expecting the English to kind of screw over the middle. No, there you go. Apparently there was someone on the mumble. But yeah, we're going to see right now how this middle's going to work. Everyone did their rollouts perfectly fine. Everyone is ready, and we're going back into the game, Scully.
We're back into the game here. No one's taking the high route at the moment. Now comes the Swede for the high route. That scout is flying massively away, and somehow he survived. Boomy takes down Walters. That's a good pick there, but Boomy does go down from Zebasai. Now we're going to see if they can get up a pick. Zebasai with Hat, and Nace gets down Numlot. There, the numbers are there for the Swedes, and I think they are actually going to go through, and yes they are, they're winning this. And while we do hear that in a celebration, Gangnam Style was played on England's Mumble.
Yeah. Apparently, whatever, it doesn't matter. So we can see that, yeah, the Swedes probably immediately going to push for this. I expect the English to push this back, or at least try and defend this. Yeah, here we go. The English are going to try and defend this. Uber comes out reasonably early. Bite misses his Uber onto Fumi as he did get juggled away. Great play from the Swedes. They're going to try and make something happen here. Numlock still in a reasonably safe position, but sooner or later he's going to get assassinated by the Swede soldiers.
We're going to see this now because we're going to see, because Sweden have got this. So surely England will now walk out, move out the way. They have moved out the way. Also, I must apologise, my HUD is still frozen.
Yeah, so is mine.
Working on this. Scout on the point, They have.
He could have capped that! Oh, nice!
Could
What
have
are you
capped it.
doing?
No, I like it, because now look at Link. Link's coming in with some sticky spam there. This bike gets an Uber saw.
One,
Gets another Uber saw.
2, 3.
No!
Oh my god!
What?
You gotta be kidding me! Bike getting. Did he get the quad soul? Was it 3 souls? I'm not sure.
I think that was quintet almost. I think that was almost quintet. That's a.
You gotta be kidding me! I cannot believe Bite pulled that off. A great play from him. That's clutching his medic. From a guy who says he hates playing medic.
I think he's playing Demo Man. If he comes back, I think he's playing Demo Man. But oh my god! I mean, basically. Oh, now they're saying that server's DDoSed. This is interesting. I must admit. I apologise there. I was going to say, because if you have seen the highlights of the England-Denmark game, Bite got a couple cool Ubersaw kills there to get an Uber and survive on that, and now here comes another Uber. The scout rush comes in as normal. Gotta focus that heavy. Gotta focus the heavy. They're not getting any focus down at all. Boomy is going. I mean, has to win the original. He takes the original and just takes a couple of kills. Stark gets another. Stark with the hat trick, and they're walking on to this point. And I'm gonna have to restart my STV to try and actually see this HUD.
Yeah, I'm probably going to do that in just a second. While you do that, I'll do it as soon as you come back and be able to take over. I'll reload my STV. We're going to see how England is going to be able to fare with this. I think, yeah, they do have that Uber ready to rock and roll, so they're going to move here from this kitchen area as they're going to walk into the middle right now. No Uber whatsoever coming out for the sucker. Bite's just going to check, going to be really, really safe here, but the English very, very easily are going to be able to pick up the middle point.
Still connecting here. I'm sending client info there. Keep going, pledge.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on going. I apologise.
I am now back in.
I messed that up. It's fine. But we
Anyway.
can see Boomy coming in from this left-hand side. He's gonna get shot down by Jukebox, and Ling's actually getting hat there as well. I like the Swedish defense. It's a sort of aggressiver version of what they usually do, and they pick off players who actually try and bridge that gap to their snipers. Before that, there was no snipers this time around, and the double scout aggression really paid off for them. Now, though, there's an Uber ready for the sucker, and Bite's just going to have to run.
He's going to have to run. Do you want to do your SCV restart while I take this through now? Because the Swedish are going to take this middle point, and they're all going to go really aggressive. Bite's got 60%, so the Swedes want to go for it. Here they go. Here comes Nace. I mean, Link's going really aggressive. Step aside low. He will pick up some help. They are trying to hunt down Bite. They need to hunt down Bite. Bite is now all the way back to last. Are they even going to get near Bite? They're not going to get near Bite. It's going to be an Uber versus Uber because they don't have enough time to get ready for a dot push. They're going to try and dot push this, but look how aggressive the English are going to be. But again, Sweden are looking for that double scout rush. Here comes the double scout rush. Oh. No sticky popped off this time, and the heavy is gone as well. They're going to have to retreat out of this. Oh! Sucker!
Hey, there you go. That's a new kind of carnival. That's a new carnival ride coming out for you. Let's get 8 stickies in your face and fly all the way to Narnia. It's always fantastic to see.
Oh, brilliant. Anyway, well, that's happening. Civilization does take down Numlock, and now they're trying to move forward the English, but is there anybody on the last point? Fortunately, there's heavy on the last point, so they can't really do anything to Sweden. They're going to have to either hold second or just go back to mid. They want to hybrid it. Oh, that's not even way. Oh! Civilization comes in, takes out Boomy, and then Starks is going to go. Star Hack turns down to take out Jukebox. That scout is just going to be a hindrance. English are so low, but somehow they survive with only 2 losses.
I think someone is definitely going to try and assassinate Bite here. He's only on 60%. Did get hit for 3, so he must be within killing range somewhere. As he's now on about 89, he's going to be fine once again. Takes the health back 150, so I don't think the assassination is going to be anytime soon. But the Swedes definitely trying to do something here. They kill Hat, they lose Nace. There's one scout behind, assassinating Lynx down the flank. I love that Stark play. But the Uber from Bite does get forced. The sucker goes down now. Doesn't really matter. And the English, they're looking really, really good on Snakewater so far.
Looking really good. 11 minutes 45 left. They are going to cap this midpoint because Nace is the only one up. Nothing Nace can really do. He's going to just try and put a few pop shots in. And no, nothing there anyway. So they're going to have to hold back to second. I don't even think the Swedes have got enough people. They do get a couple forward respawn. So they may be able to hold this area, hold second, or they're going to hold far back. So they're going to be waiting for this Uber. They're going to be pulling out the moment that Uber gets forced. They're just going to try and make Bite use that Uber. That is what they now have to do.
Let's see, we have 70% for buy, we have 40% for the sucker, so definitely an advance coming up for buy. Watt's trying for the assassination, but he only gets 2 shots in, not even close to the amount that he actually needs.
Bite 70,
and
bite
even
low.
Nace gonna try, there's no way close. Bite is 100% fine, which is funny because he has 100% Uber. Come on, instant dream shot, heavy GPS, there you go. That's the sucker right now, 71%, no double Uber solve for him,
wow.
and England's gonna cap this 2-1, ladies and gentlemen, here in the ETF2L 6-on-6 Nations Cup Grand Final. These are the 2 best nations we have, I would like to say, in the world. Obviously, it's not the world champions, it's more the European champions, plus Russia, plus Israel, plus, you know, America, plus Canada. I think that's it. I think I covered that.
I think that's basically it. Well, anyway, this is like in Europe, so you know, you got Eurovision, you've got different countries that's not part of Europe thing, and that. Anyway, there's a mid-fight going on. Let's talk about this mid-fight. Because the Numlock is going really aggressive, the English are going really aggressive. Who's down on Sucker? Hands on Sucker and takes it down. Some real good aggression. While that's happening, there is just so much aggression with Stark and Numlock. England are going to wipe this up. Nace is the only man up. That is a wipe there for the English. They get the English, and this should be 3-1 if they're just going to keep walking on this. Here come the English marching up Piccadilly Hill or Piccadilly Circus, or I don't even know my English geography.
Whatever, let's not go there. I mean, we're a little bit too far. I'm actually lagging quite a bit. I don't know if that was me or if that was the server. I didn't really mind, to be honest. The game is going to go on as we have 100% on buy. The sentry's getting put up here by Zebasai, who's going to run that NG. And you can see Nace going heavy, Walt is going spy. All the off classes are getting pulled out here, and Sweden is just going to have to try and hold on for their dear lives. But in all fairness, are the English going to push? Well, probably, yeah, but let's see where they're going to come from. Are they going to go from bottom? It looks like that's their way of choosing right now. But you have no scout to close the gap. He needs to take care of that sentry first. So you get this little bit of a weird scenario where you just basically use 6 seconds of your Uber to kill a sentry. Are they going to be managed to cap this point, though? It looks like the Swedes just barely in time. Wow. Unlocked 4 or 5 players down to his stickies and pipes. And 3-1 is going to be the scoreline.
I'm sorry, I see a sea of red on that scoreboard. Yeah, just on the kill list there, just a sea of red. That just proved how I think the Swedes just had to jump in there to try and save the point to keep that Uber ready, but wasn't going to work, unfortunately. So 3-1. This is completely thrown off my predictions, but at least I said it was going to go to 3 maps anyway.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. As we still have 8.5 minutes left. 5th middle of the game's now coming in. A lot of aggression onto Lynx, though. Lynx is not going to survive, but Bite has gone down. So does it all matter? It doesn't look like it. Numlock, where are you? He's going to try and get that damage out, but Nace and Walters are all over him, and Nace gets the meat shot in. Now Greg, on his own. Look at that. I like the sneaky play.
Wow, that was just a complete reversal of what just happened to the Swedes. They just decided to put a mirror up and just do the same.
Sucker makes the most brilliant decision in gameplay I've seen in a long while. That was fantastic. The Sucker did not follow his scouts. He went back to the spawn to find his soldiers. But Greg is still there hiding. Greg is still there hiding. They're not going to expect him. Here we go. No, he doesn't. Oh,
come on,
Greg, you should know this by now. Oh my god.
I mean, he wasn't even spotted, and that was a simple 2-shot boom, Sucker drop.
Yeah, but you, as a scout, you wait for the medic to stand on the floor so he doesn't jump. No, whatever. We're going into last year. We'll analyze that in a second. As Boogie right now does already get taken down. Stark gets down. And unless England can pull a miracle out of this hat, they're going to lose this 3-2. That pick from Greg could have been so good.
Yeah, it was a pick, yeah. My God.
It was at least a force. Or a kill, one of the two. But what happened there to analyze that, is that he shot the Sucker as he was jumping, which made him just fly away, so he couldn't get the second meat shot in. Simple. And as a scout, you should know that you never, ever shoot someone in that scenario that's in the air, because you just make it fly away. Anyway, 6 minutes.
Yeah, 6 minutes coming up here, and we see some soldier aggression. Finally, Greg gets Zebasai in a bit of aggression there. Hat goes down, Greg with a double there. Hat gets another double. Basically, Hat, Numlock, and Greg, they were getting all the kills there. A nice wipe there. I was too busy looking at the sky. I'm always knowing it's a soldier map, so I didn't really see a lot of ground action there, but that's what it was. It was ground action. I apologize for not picking that up, but wow, that's just a great way to respond. And look how aggressive Numlock is. He's always getting ready to sticky up the doors into lobby. There's nothing they can do.
Taking a page out of the play, look at the Americans here, to be honest. That's Numlock's just going to keep on walking forwards here. The Sucker, again, not even close. He just spawned and the English pretty much have a free push here onto ladder. With 6 minutes and 60 seconds, it looks like, yes, they are going to do that. They're not really getting a lot of damage done just yet, though. They take down a sentry, but Naze seems to be fine. Still 450, and as soon as Naze gets to block that point, and Nomlock goes down, that is it for the English. And they're going to fail this push. Yeah, they're going to fail. This is, unless something miraculous happens.
Need to get Bite. There's Hat still on the other Hat gets taken now. Where is Bite? Bite 77. He's going to keep his health recharged because he is a medic and has hacks. He doesn't really have hacks, but we get that. So he's gonna return with. Well, basically, he's got Uber. He's got an advantage. So they're gonna contest this point. They are gonna contest second. And again, we see the English contesting this point. Stark goes to town. As I always say, there goes to town. And there you go, Troll. That's a drinking game. And then they're just gonna keep walking onto this. They actually have the advantage now. They're gonna be pushing on to last again.
Yeah, Stark so far has been the man of the match for the English. He's been playing fantastically. Boom is going to try and get some damage done, but the scouts are already on the point. It's not going to matter. 4-2 is going to be the scoreline here. The Swedes now, the time is starting to run out. I wouldn't say they need to do what Numlock. They need to make space for Lynx. Lynx so far, I just looked at the frags, I looked at the points, and I looked at how he's been playing for the past 5 minutes. He has 8 frags at the moment, and it's already 25 more minutes in. Like he's 8, and as a down man, that's just not enough. He needs to get that space. His team needs to create the space, but the English are all over it. There we go, double soldier aggression.
It gets him at what cost? They've lost Jukebox, but they are going to town. Look, the English will go out. Surely not. Surely not. Severside is going to take down Boom.
This is the space he needs. You see the double soldier aggression and the double scout aggression coming out from the Swedes. Boomy's not going to make that. I like to believe in miracles, but to be honest, that would be too much.
Look at this. Bite's first up with nobody there to heal.
Yeah, they're all spawning now, so.
That's incredible. That is quite key there because that's the lost time. That's lost time. We have to admit that is lost time. So now we're going to see a heavy and a sniper come out again. So there's no capping power for England to push out. We've got to stress it. No capping power.
Stark's on the switch as soon as they push, to be honest.
Sweden needs to go now.
Let's see, Stark, where are you? I'm just going to have a look at where he's positioned. He's not looking at the bottom. Now he hears the call, so he's kind of looking to the right. Is he going to be able to get a shot? Yes, he gets Severside. But the push is already commencing. The scouts are going to be crucial, but Walters goes down. I cannot believe this is a crucial mistake that the Swedes have made. They have no capping power. They lose Severside early, and they're going to fail this push. No, they're not. What? Are you kidding me? Numlocked, is he going to be able to do it against Lynx? Numlocked versus Lynx. Oh! Really? Really? Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding?
Oh, that was absolutely amazing. Seeing that the sucker coming in, actually killing up Numlocked there with the arrow.
I had the
camera. Wow.
I had the camera just looking at the point and not down at lower. So I see the demo man finish and it's like, oh. Then all of a sudden just an arrow comes in. Like, that was just comedy gold. But that's what Sweden needs. It's 3 minutes left. And it's game on.
Oh, here comes the double soldier aggressive once again. Severside really attracting everything, and Jukebox getting quite a bit of damage done. I like the play from Boomy. I like the play from Hat, just deciding, you know, screw everything. We're just going to kill the front instead. It seems to work out, but the sucker is alive and Nace is alive. It's not completely over yet. The sucker, though, no one to heal whatsoever. Severside's going to be around, but he's not going to have that Uber in time, and they're probably not going to be able to defend second in time. The one thing they do have in their favor, though, is that both scouts were actually down. For the English, it takes them a long time to cap second. Is there anyone hiding? It doesn't look like it, so the Uber is going to be ready for second, actually, because both scouts from the English just died. So it wasn't their favor.
How the hell did the sucker get out of mid? At one moment, he was looking down the barrel of a rocket launcher. And look at that, the Uber gets exchanged now on the flank. And look at that, it's the old block and juggle technique from both players, from both teams there, and it's not helped. So now on the other side, we're going to see some aggression. No, we're going to see nothing.
Jukebox is too weak. There's no way, like... Actually, the sucker missed the Uber on Jukebox, actually, so he just got out with 5 HP, barely getting out of there alive. Obviously, the English didn't really know that, so now everyone is being healed back up. Jukebox is back to his 300 health, and now the Swedes are going to try and break through here. They need to make this happen. The time is running out for them, and they need to break through here.
They need to break through, really. They just need to go completely aggressive. They've lost Severside straight away. Look at that, though. It's Jukebox from behind trying to take something out. Gets nothing.
Yes.
He does get Bite, though. But they're going to lose Sucker. It's going to be 3 versus... It's 3v3. Surely not, because Winks has just cut. Nate's just come in to do some damage. He gets taken out. Walters and Nate on Starks and Hat.
Okay.
Where are those scouts? They are. Here they come. Here they come.
Alert. The control
Here they
point
come.
Oh,
Walters
Hat's
is
gonna
taking
shut
out
down.
Hat. Now
Yeah,
go on
okay.
that point. They go on that point. There's a minute left. Stark is going to get the spawn. Boomy's going to get the spawn. Fight and
Oh my God!
Game
And
over.
Stark on
operation.
his own
Game
punches it
over.
for England. Game over. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. As Stark comes in, gets the double shot in, and that is game over.
Boomy says park the bus. You don't even need to park. You just have to park a bicycle there. There's no point because Sweden are still going to contest it. Still can't do something, but it's just going to be suicide. But we cannot stress how
That play. Stark out of the match. Very simply. There's nothing more we can say about this. We're turning into Deathmatch City right now. It's not possible to cap this anymore. GGs are being exchanged. England's going to win it. Let's see. 20 seconds remaining. Is it going to be 5-3? I don't know. It's just going to be for the score, to be honest. Byte's going to have this humor. 10 seconds. It doesn't really matter, I guess. So, that Stark play, man. It's just literally, it's just the icing on the cake for him to actually get that double pick. And he was already my man of the match. He was already playing fantastic. He has already top fragged the board, everything throughout Snakewater. He's grabbed the sniper picks, he's grabbed everything, and that double kill, as I said, is just the icing on the cake.
Never. We've seen Quad with his quad pistol. We have seen GDK with his crit. Never has there been a kill so vital. Not only did that just save England on the map, that saved the whole tournament for them. That's kept England in the tournament.
I cannot believe that play from Stark. That was sick.
Wow.
That was wow, yeah. Alright guys, we're going for a quick break while we take our breaths for this Gully Wash. That's literally everything we can say. It's just a wow. That was it. We're going to analyze everything as we come back, and we're going to look forward to Gully Wash. There's a couple of very specific Swedish strategies that I want to talk about before the game starts. So we'll be gone for about 90 seconds, and after that we'll be back with some more Team Fortress 2 action here at Vanilla TV.